I'm Kasra Farahani. I'm the production designer on Fantastic Four First Steps, and I'm the director on the Zillow Pitchman spot and the Baxter Building home tour.
Tour this Baxter Building home with Zillow.
I think that the inspiration for the exterior of the Baxter Building came very much from the kind of mod era of architecture in the 60s and the latter part of the 60s, where some of the kind of more naive and earnest interpretations of futurism that you saw more so in the 50s and in the early 60s had given way to more refined and elegant and austere and yet still futuristic forms. Some examples of architects that did this very well are Eero Saarinen. You can see this in the TWA terminal at JFK or the Dulles Airport. And also Oscar Niemeyer was a big influence. You look at those spaces and you feel at once that you're looking at a version of the future, and yet there's a lot of beautiful restraint that keeps them elegant and not so sort of jokey and naive as some of the earlier mid-century futurism. I definitely knew I wanted to have some of Eero Saarinen's furniture in there. Besides being an architect, he's a very accomplished furniture designer. And so you can see a lot of trumpet bass tables, their dining table, some of the tables in the conversation pit. Those are Saarinen designs, as well as the womb chair. Color is critical, of course. It elicits a base response from audiences. It's a very quick way to communicate and get a few really important things established for viewers. When I was designing Reed's Lab, I was thinking a lot about an architectural expression of the mind of somebody like Reed Richards, who's spinning 100 plates at once. And it seemed to me that he would organize his work and his thought process into like three general categories. There's a red area, which is the kind of workshop area where hands-on work is done. Then you'll see a yellow area, which is a kind of a contemplation and discussion area, where maybe he discusses strategy and ideas with other members of the Fantastic Four. And then finally, there's the blue area, which is a computing and monitoring area. So influences for that were 2001 A Space Odyssey, the Kubrick film. But actually the key to unlocking the design came more so in looking at references at West Coast mid-century modernism and more generally kind of mid-century modern suburban home design and this common mid-century design idea of bringing nature indoors. So that's why you see a lot of wood slatting inside the Baxter apartment. You see flagstone, there's ferns and other greenery that are brought directly into the living room. All of that helps to make the place feel warm and tell the story that this is a place where a family lives.
See Fantastic Four First Steps only in theaters.